Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It was a decent movie, but it was an awful Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It destroyed half the characters, namely Gamora, who was an actual, fun, good character, like all of them were, in Guardians 1, Guardians 2, straight into Infinity War, and arguably in Endgame too. But you know what this movie did? It messed them up. I'd say the only characters that come out undamaged would be Drax, Nebula, and Rocket. The rest of the characters were decimated, much like parts of the film, which were just, odd, unusual, and didn't make too much sense. Most of that surrounded Adam Warlock, who was a big misfire. He was miscast, he didn't belong in the movie. The whole thing with him and his mother and the Sovereign didn't make any sense. They're an entire planet, and the High Priestess is one of the leaders of the planet, but she leaves the planet alone with Adam to go to her creator, in quotation marks. No, that's not something your character would do, basing off the little we know from the second movie, and doesn't make too much sense. And then while attempting to do various things throughout the movie, the only resource she uses is Adam, not any of the resources we saw to be at her disposal in the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The tone in this movie is drastically different from the first and second Guardians movie. It feels like a completely different movie. It does not feel like a natural continuation, and it doesn't feel in any way like a third Guardians movie. It's a decent movie. You could say it's good. It's got good elements. It's got a good character arc for one character, that being Rocket. The rest of it is just, yeah, this is a good movie. It's not a good Guardians movie. I left it with a sour taste in my mouth, and did I think, hey, I'll watch this again? No, I didn't. I've seen Guardians 1 and 2 at least a dozen times. I'll probably watch them each a dozen more times. Will I ever rewatch this movie? Not willingly. Nope. It was a largely unenjoyable experience. I enjoyed the way some of the things looked. I saw some creature thingies and I said, hey, those look like neat creature thingies. Well, didn't say I thought it. I was curious in the theater, unlike the people behind me who laughed at every joke, which there were too many jokes, and a lot of them should not have made sane people laugh, but those people laughed every other line, and that just made me think, hey, there are too many jokes and they're not really hitting. I smiled a few times, but most of the jokes did not land, much like the film. I did not enjoy it, and I would recommend you don't go see it. Just watch Guardians 1 or 2 again, because this movie will leave a foul taste in your mouth. That's the review.